What is good with the YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real Talk Boxing. It is a privilege, an honor, and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet again. Zhilei Zhang versus Deontay Wilder. I did a live stream over this fight, and it was pretty fun. Before I cover this fight, big ups to Bivol. Did his thing. Got a knockout victory. It's been years since he had, got a stoppage. And big ups to Daniel Dubois, who is now, I believe, the IBF heavyweight champion. Or a form of the IBF. Whatever. He got a belt. And Deontay Wilder. If you were at the live stream, I stated that this fight will not go past 5 rounds. And I said all along that Zhilei would reign supreme. But I was a little back and forth during the fight. Deontay Wilder came out and he physically looked horrible. And I started to say the same thing about Zhilei. They were pawing a lot with the jab, measuring with the jab, showed a lot of respect. At least Deontay Wilder was active. But his legs, I have harped on his legs for I don't know how long. His legs are just non-existent. You hear me? They're like 2 bean poles. And I actually would not have minded if Deontay Wilder won this fight. I actually was deep down inside wanted him to win this fight because I know that it was a do or die type fight, even though I think his last fight against Parker was too, but this one was really a do or die type fight. Here's what I want to say about Deontay Wilder. He's got guts and he's got a set of cards on him, man. He had a hard fight with Parker and he jumped right into another hard fight with Zhilei. Someone who outweighed him by dang near 70 pounds, man. Like, the weight, he's always at a weight deficit because he's not a big guy. Y'all see how tall and long he is and you think he's big. I weigh more than Deontay Wilder. I'm 219 pounds right now. Deontay Wilder weighed in at 214 pounds. And he's fighting a guy who's dang near 300 pounds. So, weight plays a factor if that big guy you're fighting is good. Now, I was really disappointed in both of their performances. Honestly, I'm telling you, up until the knockout. Zhilei wasn't throwing anything. And I will say about Deontay Wilder, he was getting underneath that left hand of Zhilei pretty good. So Zhilei, he adapted. He showed the ability to make adjustment. He started throwing that check, right hook from the southpaw position. Now, Deontay Wilder's corner was telling him repeatedly, bag him up, D. Stay in the center of the ring, D. Don't put your backs on the ropes. And he continued to put his back against the ropes, and he wasn't fighting going forward. But the moment he did in that 5th round, it fared him very, very well. He was connecting with the right hand repeatedly. Zhilei seemingly took him pretty good. But in the post-fight interview in the ring, Zhilei said, nah, he hits hard. I felt it. He says some of them were grazing and some of them I blocked, but he hits hard. And Deontay Wilder actually started doing very, very well. But that was his demise. The fact that he got aggressive made Zhilei Zhang finally let his hands go. Man, Deontay shot a straight right and he got countered with a pullback right hook from Zhilei Zhang. Literally wiped his nose. Deontay did a full 360, looked at the ref and said something. Did you see how fast Zhilei Zhang's big butt went over there and hit him again with a left hook from the backside of him? Like Deontay Wilder's back was facing Zhilei, and he reached around with the hook. Boom! And man, Deontay Wilder's head smacked that canvas, and I was like, man, that's nasty. It actually hurt me. It hurt me. Now, I stated this in my live stream, man. Someone asked me in the live stream, I believe it was Gamer D. I appreciate you, Gamer, again, for the super chat. He said, man, why don't they go to the body, real talk? And I said, man, I don't know. I tell them all the time. They don't listen to me. Like I'm yelling it through the screen. They don't hear me. And it's crazy to me how they neglected the body. They did not go to the body. You know, and why the corner doesn't tell them that. They're supposed to be professional fighters, right? They're supposed to have professionals in their corner, right? No one instructs anyone to go to the body nowadays for some stupid reason. Doesn't make sense to me. But nevertheless, Zhilei Zhang got a knockout, man, in the 5th round, and it was gnarly. It was gnarly. I guess Zhilei was just being patient. I guess he was just waiting on that one big shot. He found it. Well, actually, 2 big shots. Because that first hook barely grazed Deontay Wilder's nose, but it was enough to send him to La La Land. Like, he was definitely in Wonderland with Alice, man. And he turned around, man. I don't think he knew left from right. I don't know if he was wanting to complain to the referee because he kind of smirked and looked like he was making a gesture to say something to the ref before he could do that. Zhilei, I'm telling you, his big butt got over there so quick, and he dumped one on him again, man. And it was a really, really bad knockout, man. Will Deontay Wilder retire? I don't know. Should he? Definitely. He should retire. Like, he's made enough money. He's accomplished a lot for, you know, getting a very, very late start in boxing. Fought in the Olympics, won a bronze in the Olympics, and became the WBC heavyweight champion. It's a little bittersweet because, you know, me and Deontay, we've gone back and forth for years since I started this channel. Well, not me and him, actually. All the fanboys. But throughout the years, I've developed some respect for Deontay Wilder. And no matter what anyone says about him, he's got heart. And when he goes out on his shield. Because his last 2 fights were some seriously hard fights to win. And he's just not the same. Father Time has caught up with him. The wear and tear from the 3 fights from Tyson Fury caught up with him. See, people don't put certain things in perspective. You know, sometimes when we pick fighters to win, you don't think about the past and what they've been through in the past. You know, all the punishment they've taken in the past. You know, Deontay Wilder's been knocked down and out a lot by Tyson Fury. And I really believe that damaged him. And it did. It has a lot to do with how he performs today. And that's why I picked, that's one of the main reasons why I picked Zhilei Zhang to win this fight. Because Deontay Wilder's movement is there. His power isn't even there anymore. His killer instinct isn't there anymore. His whole mindset is totally different from Deontay Wilder years ago. So I believe it's time to retire. But Deontay Wilder, if you do retire, man, after all these years and going back and forth with the fanboys and stating certain things about you, at the end of the day, I respect you, man. You glove up, you get in, you do your thing, and you're a warrior. So if you are retiring, man, you know, great career. You brought some exciting fights, definitely some exciting knockouts, and I wish you and your family the best. That's my thoughts on this fight. It was pretty exciting for that 1 round, I think, because it was a little bit of a letdown before the knockout. But hey, man, Zhilei, big ups to you, man. You pulled it off, and you got the victory. What's next? I don't know. All I want to know is your comment, so put it down there. As always, respect all, fear none, God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing, and I'm up, and I'm out of here. Bang.